Erskin, Anavitarte, Erskin. Last name, Anavitarte. Erskin Anavitarte.
Perfect. Okay, so you've performed at all kinds of venues for all kinds of people, but what do you like most about performing for college students in a college atmosphere?
Yeah, so the college environment is a really unique environment in the sense that you have a lot of people who are aggressively trying to pursue God's call in their life, especially when you come to a Christian university, and they're thinking through what it is that you're saying, and I believe a lot of times they're looking at you and saying, could I necessarily see myself doing that? Maybe not, but at the same time, is the guy that's doing that authentic in what it is that he's doing? Because no matter what it is that we do, I feel like college students want to be real. And so that's one of the things that I think they get from my performance.
Yeah, perfect. So what would you say your mission is, or why do you do what you do?
Yeah, so I've kind of condensed that down into 3 bullet points. We've got to strengthen churches and come alongside churches that are really God's plan for how we're going to reach the nations.
Right.
And then we've got to create impactful art. I don't want to just write songs because songwriting is a business, but I want to write songs because songs impact people's lives and maybe give a voice to people saying something that it is they want to say, or saying it in a way that they've never heard it before. And then I also want to be very active in engaging the culture. I think that the artist and the comedian are sort of the last bastions of free speech that we have. Comedians can get away with saying certain things because they make people laugh. Artists can get away with saying certain things because they make people think. And I really think that in an age where people kind of think with their emotions, it's good to have songs that remind us of ultimate truth.
That's perfect. Okay, so for those who get to hear you perform, what message do you hope that they take away from your performance?
Well, I always try to have fun when I perform, because at the end of the night, if I haven't had fun, then it doesn't matter what other else performance is taking place there. And so I think that element of sort of like the art of celebration is one of the things that I enjoy doing. But then I also want to embed the message in what it is that's being said. I want people who are perhaps experiencing difficulty in their lives to be able to come to a place where they hear a song and they think, man, I really like the way that was said, and that really encourages me to go forward, or that really encourages me to kind of move past some of the things that they're dealing with.
Perfect. And so what would you say the hardest thing is about what you do?
Being an independent artist, I mean, there's no roadmap, there's no book that you can read. And for a lot of college students, that are in the academic environment, you read the textbooks and it's kind of like, okay, this is step 1, step 2, step 3. Well, in actual life, it's not really like that. And especially being an independent artist who is not signed to a record label, then you just kind of go where God tells you to go. I enjoy that, but a lot of times you don't have step 1, step 2, step 3, call this person this time, and then this is going to happen. The Lord really has to open up some of those doors, and He has.
So last question, what's the best thing about what you do? What do you look forward to the most?
The best thing that I get a chance to do is, kind of on the heels of that last answer, being an independent artist, you kind of get to see where God is moving and then go join Him in that work. I know a couple of years ago, I really sensed the need to go out to California and Seattle and do some stuff on the West Coast, because I just sensed that the Lord not needed, but that I would be able to use my voice in that environment in a way that would draw people closer to Christ, and that He hasn't indeed done that. I went out there and just kind of took a faith trip and began to play for some people out there, and the Lord has opened up some of those doors. So that's a really exciting part of what it is that I get a chance to do when I get to see God, not myself, but God opening up doors and then walking through those things and thinking, wow, this is awesome. I could have never imagined this.
Yeah. So is there anything else that you'd like to add, something people should know?
What's the mascot of Hannibal LaGrange?
The Trojans.
The Trojans.
Yes.
Go Trojans.
Oh, perfect. That was a great ending.
My name is Caitlin Glick. I know, right? Caitlinglick.
You got one right. Good one.
Awesome. Winning.
Okay, this is a real question though.
Okay.
What do you like about listening to Erskin perform?
One thing that I really liked about listening to him perform was that he had a different sound than what we're used to hearing. It was very unique, and it just worked with how he presented himself as well. So it was very different to hear, and it was very good different, especially this morning during chapel. Yes!
You could suggest Erskin to another college campus. Why?
I definitely would suggest him to another college campus. For one reason is that when he goes anywhere, through his singing and through his speaking, he has a message to say. And so when he does go to different colleges, they can hear the message of the gospel, which we hear love to hear. That made no sense at the end, but cut the end of that out.
That was good. Okay, do you have anything else to add? That's really all you have to say.
Nope.